Welcome to this Unacademy CAT4MBA channel. My name is Ronak Shah, and in this session I'm going to teach you the triangles. So yes, we started with the triangle. So in the previous session we had discussed the concepts of triangle. So we will discuss few more concepts related to this topic, and then we'll practice plenty of questions. So before we go ahead, in case if you are attending my session for the first time, this is a bit about myself. So I've completed my MBA and I'm also an engineer. I have more than 12 years of training experience and I've trained plenty of students. Not only that, I've appeared for CAT many times, and we have the best of the educators on this channel. So make sure that you have subscribed to this channel, right? And this is the agenda for the session. So we will quickly revise all those concepts that we have discussed in the previous class, and then we'll look at the special triangles and area formulae, and then we'll go ahead with the practice questions. So I'm sure all of you are ready to learn a few more concepts from this geometry area. Yeah, and yes, once again, so in case if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do that. And this is our Telegram channel, so please make sure that you have also subscribed to this one. And yeah, if you are going for subscription, do not forget to use my referral code, which is SHAH10, and using this referral code you will get 10% discount. So what do you get using if you avail the subscription? So you get access to the test series, leaderboard, and you get personal attention and personal doubt solving session from faculties. Not only myself, but there are plenty of other educators who are running different courses, so you get access to that. And of course there are many other things that I offer once you use this referral code and once you avail the subscription. So guys, let's crack it and let's go ahead with this topic. Right, so just to quickly recap what all we had discussed. So we had discussed about this parallel lines and transverse. So when we have transverse, these 8 angles are formed, and we had discussed the relationship among these 8 angles. So I'm sure you remember this. And we also had discussed this equal intercept ratio theorem. That means if there are 3 parallel lines and there are 2 transverse, let's call them T1, T2. So this ratio of AB and BC will be same as the ratio of MN and NO. So this is the equal intercept ratio theorem. Then we had discussed this basic properties of triangle, which is very important for you to understand. Sum of all angles. I had also proved that why is it 180 degree. Right, then sum of any 2 sides is always greater than third side in any triangle, or I can say for a triangle to be formed, and difference of any 2 sides will always be less than third side. And yeah, extrude angle is equal to sum of remote to interior angle. So for example, this angle, if this is alpha, this is beta, so this angle will be alpha plus beta. So this is how you can remember. And then based on characteristic of sides, as we had discussed, we have equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, and scalene triangle, right? And based on characteristic of angles, we have acute angle triangle, we have right angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle. So of course this is just a basic thing, but what you need to remember are these points, that in an acute angle triangle, sum of square of any 2 sides will be greater than square of third side. Of course that basic condition holds true for any triangle, that is a plus b greater than c, but on the top of that we have some additional conditions, right? So in a right angle triangle this holds true. Same way in in acute angle triangle, sum of square of any 2 sides will be greater than third side. In a right angle triangle, sum of square of 2 sides will be equal to the square of hypotenuse, and in obtuse angle triangle the largest side will square of the largest side will be greater than square of the sum of square of the other 2 sides, right? So this is what you had to remember. Okay, Pythagoras theorem, so you remember that, but then what I had asked you to remember is those Pythagorean triplet, you can say co-triplet. So please remember, all CAT questions are based on just this triplets: 3 4 5 5 12 13 7 24 25 8 15 17 9 40 41. That's it. All other triplets are derived from this triplets. So for example, if I take a triplet like 10 24 and 26, so how did this triplet come? It's from this one. Or you can say 6 8 10, so it is derived from this one. You multiply all the numbers by 2 and you will get this triplet. So just remember this triplets carefully. Yeah, and then there was one more theorem that we had discussed, basic proportionality theorem. So in a triangle, if you draw a line which is parallel to one of the side, then this ratio will be equal to this ratio. And midpoint theorem, again it's a continuity of basic proportionality theorem, that side or a line joining midpoints of 2 sides will be half and parallel to third side. So this CD will be half of QR and it will also be parallel to QR. So this is what you need to remember. Fine. And then we had discussed the similarity, that means triangle which are similar in shape. As you know, all the angles have to be equal in similar triangles. And the important thing about the similar triangle is if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of sides, height, inradius, circumradius, median, all this will be same, right? So guys, I'm just trying to do a quick revision of what we have already discussed in the previous class. So I'm sure that will make sure that you remember all these points. Same way, ratio of area of two similar triangles will be, that is A1 upon A2 will be equal to square of the ratio of sides, right? And what are the tests to establish the similarity between two triangles? So it's AA test, SAS test, and SSS. Same way, congruency means just identical triangle, everything is same. What are the tests for congruency? So these are the tests. I'm sure all of you remember this by now. Okay, then we started with geometric centers. So this 4 geometric centers we had to discuss. In fact, we have already discussed these 2 geometric centers. Orthocenter, which is the intersection of altitude, centroid, intersection of medians. And when we have median, so the Apollonius theorem comes in the picture. Moreover, that centroid also divides median in the ratio 2:1. So this will be ratio 2:1 if these 3 medians are intersecting at this point. So this centroid divides this median in the ratio 2:1, right? So we had discussed this part. So once again, orthocenter, centroid, and the 2:1 ratio in which centroid divides median. So I'm sure you all remember this, and this Apollonius theorem, right? So hi Arunima, how are you? Okay guys, just one more thing before I go ahead. So every day I conduct 9 to 10 p.m. sessions on YouTube, and every Saturday I conduct a marathon session on YouTube. The timing for that is 2 to 5. So you can surely attend my sessions. And I also conduct session on Unacademy app, Unacademy platform, you can say. So you can find me by this name, Ronak Shah, and you can attend my daily special session from 5 to 6 p.m. These are completely free of cost session, so do not miss it. And yes, conquer your preparation. Hi Dipen, so you can definitely start from here, no worries, because I have just briefed about various concepts. So try to grab as much as you can, of course, and then maybe after the session you can once again watch both the videos, that is session 1 video and session 2 video, right? Okay, fine guys, and these are some of the ways you can reach out to me. So you can directly ping me on my Telegram ID, which is Ronak_live. Fine, now let's quickly understand what is circumcenter. Okay, so as I mentioned, circumcenter is nothing but intersection point of perpendicular bisectors, right? So if I take this side BC, so and if I find out that D is the midpoint of this side BC, and if I draw a line perpendicular to this BC, so this line OD is called perpendicular bisector. Same way, when I draw 3 perpendicular bisector, they intersect at this one point, and this is circumcenter. Now please understand, if I see the distance of the circumcenter from any of the vertex, let me just use a different color. So if I connect the circumcenter with B, or if I connect it with A, or if I connect it with C, so this OA will be equal to OB, will be equal to OC, and that is nothing but circumradius. That means if you draw a circle with this radius, that circle will pass through all the 3 vertices of the triangle. Of course, this is not the circle, I'm just trying to give you an idea. So let me still give a good try to draw a circle. So yes, the circle will be something like this, a nice beautiful looking circle. So this is nothing but circumcircle, and this R is the circumradius, right? So I hope you have understood this part. Fine guys, so let's go to the next part. You have understood what is the circumcenter and what is circumradius. This is that circumradius, by the way. Okay, now understand this point. Distance of circumcenter from all the vertices is same. Of course, I'm talking about this distance, and that is nothing but circumradius, right? And in a right angle triangle, remember this point, this is important. In a right angle triangle, circumcenter is the midpoint of hypotenuse, right? So if I take a right angle triangle and if I draw the perpendicular bisector, right, so that perpendicular bisector will always meet at this point, because this line will be perpendicular to this one, this will be perpendicular to this one, so this will be the midpoint of hypotenuse. And yeah, if you draw a circle like this, so this will be the half of hypotenuse will be the circumradius. Are you getting this point, everyone? Yeah, just for your information. Great. So let's go ahead with this one. Incenter. So what is incenter? So incenter is point of intersection of the angle bisector. So if I draw a line, say here I have drawn a line AD which bisects this angle in two parts. Same way line BF which bisects this angle in two parts. So let's call those angles as alpha alpha, beta beta. Then these two angles are theta theta. So these three angle bisectors will meet at one common point, and this point is called incenter. So this point is incenter. Usually we represent with I. Okay, now understand this part. When I drop a perpendicular from this incenter on any of the side, say this is OR, or I can drop a perpendicular over here OP, or say OQ. So these three perpendiculars will be same, and that is nothing but in radius. So that means I can draw a circle with this much radius and it will touch all the three sides of the triangle internally. So this is your circle. I'm sure all of you have understood. So this is what has been shown over here. This is the in radius. We have dropped a perpendicular from this incenter on the side. So that became the in radius. And we need to draw the circle. So of course in CAT exam you really don't need to produce all these figures, but it's a good idea to understand things, that how it has come, right? So that's why I'm explaining that part. Okay, so incenter, intersection of angle bisector. Incenter is at an equal distance from all the three sides. See, remember, circumcenter is at an equal distance from all the vertices, while incenter is at equal distance from all the three sides, right? This is the point that you need to remember. And this circle is called incircle, and the circle, this circle will touch all the three sides. We know that. Now guys, you need to tell me what is the relationship between angle BIC and angle A. Can you quickly tell me what is this relationship? Angle BIC and angle A. I want you to figure out this thing. So I'm talking about relationship between this complete angle and this angle. Just give a thought. Take this as alpha and alpha. This is beta. So beta. This is theta. Theta. Now give a thought. How can you get relationship between this angle and this angle BIC? Yeah. Can you just tell me? Quickly tell me your answer. You know this thing that 2 alpha plus 2 beta plus 2 theta is definitely 180 degree. So based on that, I'll get alpha plus beta plus theta is equal to 90 degree. Or I can say beta plus theta is equal to 90 degree minus alpha. Yes or no? Right. Now can I say this angle BIC, angle BIC is nothing but, look at triangle IBC. So sum of all the three angles is 180 degree. So angle BIC should be 180 degree minus this angle beta and theta. So I'll say minus beta plus theta. I'm subtracting that. What is beta plus theta? 90 minus alpha. No Ayushi, it will not be 2a. Let's understand that. So I'm sure all of you have understood this thing, that since AD is the angle bisector, BF is the angle bisector, and CE is also angle bisector, so both of this angle will be equal. So I have taken that as alpha alpha, this 2 as beta beta, and this 2 as theta theta. So now I can say 2 alpha plus 2 beta plus 2 theta is 180. So alpha plus beta plus theta is 90. So beta plus theta will be 90 minus alpha. That's the first point. Now we are looking at triangle IBC. So in triangle IBC, of course, angle this BIC will be equal to 180 minus this angle beta and this angle theta. Right? Now what is beta plus theta? 90 minus alpha. So I can say angle BIC is equal to 180 minus 90 minus alpha. And what is alpha? Can I say angle alpha is nothing but angle A by 2, right? So if I just solve this thing, I'll get 90 plus half of angle A. That is angle BIC. Yeah, it's 90 plus half of angle A. Have you all got? Let me just write here. So angle BIC is equal to 90 plus 90 degree plus half of angle A. So this is the relationship between these angles, right? So guys, this is what you need to understand in geometry. I mean, you should be able to establish any relationship, right, between two angles, between two sides and all. So that is where you will have to use your brains, correct? Okay, so I hope all of you are able to understand this thing. Yeah, hi Ramchandra and Ayushi, good evening to all of you. Great guys, so let's go to the next part. I'm sure all of you have understood what is incenter. Now whenever we talk about angle bisector, okay, so there are some theorems that we need to understand. So one is internal angle bisector, the other is external angle bisector. Okay, so internal angle bisector theorem says that when you draw one angle bisector, say AD, so ratio of these two sides and ratio of this two parts of the third side will be same. That means AB upon AC will be equal to BD upon DC. AB upon AC is equal to BD upon DC. Same way you have external angle bisector theorem, again the same thing, AB upon AC will be equal to BD upon DC, but here that point D is outside BC. This is called external angle bisector theorem. This is internal angle bisector theorem. So please keep that in mind. And guys, apart from that, in equilateral triangle, remember this part, all geometric centers coincide. So if I take one equilateral triangle, you know, a triangle with all sides, all angles same. So if I draw perpendicular, so this itself will be median, this will also be the angle bisector, and so on and so forth. Same way if I draw another perpendicular and the third one, so this meeting point itself will be orthocenter, circumcenter, incenter, and circumcenter, right? And centroid, of course. So this is about equilateral triangle. Well, all sides are same, right? Okay, and we have also seen these two theorems. So this is what you need to use now while solving questions. But before that, now we need to understand the special triangles. So the first one is the 30, 60, 90 triangle. So in a 30, 60, 90 triangle, guys, remember just this way. So if I take a 30, 60, 90 triangle, if hypotenuse is 2a, so the side opposite to 60 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 60, and this is 30 degree. So side opposite to 60 degree will be root 3 by 2 times hypotenuse, that is root 3a. See, 2a into root 3 by 2. So it will come out to be root 3a. So side opposite to 60 degrees root 3 by 2 times hypotenuse, and side opposite to 30 degrees half of hypotenuse. So in simple words, if you want to remember this thing, just remember it this way: 30, 60, 90 triangle. Okay, if this is 2a, then this will be a and this will be root 3a. Just remember this relation. Please note down this way, so it will be easier for you to remember this thing. Everyone, are you all clear about this? Yes? So show me a thumbs up once you have understood this part up till now. See, what we were doing was we were just doing a revision, right? What we need to understand, the concepts that we discussed earlier, and some other concepts like geometric centers. So we left in between yesterday. So this is what we have completed. Okay, and special triangle, so 30, 60, 90 triangle was one. And another is of course equilateral triangle. It's also a special triangle. So remember this measurements of equilateral triangle, guys. You need to remember everything about equilateral triangle, because as I have been telling you all the time, in CAT and other MBA entrance exams, they have tendency to ask you questions based on regular figures. So what are those regular figures? It's like equilateral triangle, square, regular hexagon, and all, you know, nice figures, beautiful looking figures. Yeah, hi Sumit. Okay, good to see you. Fine. So in equilateral triangle, we have understood this point. All geometric centers coincide. Side, if I take one equilateral triangle with three sides as A, and A, then of course this height of equilateral triangle will be root 3 by 2 times side. Remember this thing. Same way, in radius will be A by 2 root 3, and circumradius will be A upon root 3. Right? Remember this circumradius is always twice the in radius in equilateral triangle, by the way, right? Okay, and you can of course prove all these things, so you can surely try to prove that. But coming back to area formulae for triangle, guys, so you need to remember this 5 formulae. That's it. So first is a very general formula, you know, 1/2 base into height. The second one is a Heron's formula. So you know, if in some triangle, you know, 3 sides as ABC, so you can quickly calculate perimeter A plus B plus C, and half of that is called semi-perimeter. And once you know semi-perimeter, you can apply this formula to get the area. Same way, the third formula is half a into b into sine theta. Let me tell you how can we use that. So suppose in a triangle, I know measurement of two sides and I know angle between them. So in that case, I can apply this third formula. Same way in a triangle, if I know measurement of all sides, so of course I can find out semi-perimeter. And if I know in radius, then I can apply this formula to calculate area. And same way, if I know measurement of three sides and if I know the circumradius r, then I can apply this formula. Right, so you will have to remember this, guys. So do one thing, take a screenshot of this particular screen, or you can quickly note it down. It's not that difficult either, right? And we will require to use in all subsequent questions. So now we are starting with questions. So are you all ready for the questions, guys? Okay, so let's go ahead. And of course, areas of special triangle. So equilateral triangle, remember this formula for area. Isosceles triangle, even if you will not remember, that's fine. But remember these two important points. If in two triangles with the equal base, the areas will be in the ratio of heights. For two triangles, let me just show you what does it mean. If I take two triangles, the bases are equal. That means this length is equal to this length. So ratio of the area will be proportional to the height. So if this height is 3/2 times this height, so the area of this one will also be 3/2 times this area. Same way, two triangles with equal heights, the ratio of areas will be in proportion to their bases. So this is a simple point that you need to remember. Okay, so let's go ahead with the question. Here is a big question. Now you need to, these are not options, you need to find out this thing. So there are 4 sub questions in this question. Everyone, you take 2 minutes time and calculate this. Tell me what will be the length of BD, then AD. Of course, it will be easier for you to calculate AD first. So solve this one first, then get this one. Then maybe you can try for this one, and the last one is AE. Right? So please solve this question in this order. First, then second, third, and fourth. I am giving you 2 minutes time to just calculate AD. Tell me, how will you calculate AD? Are you able to think, guys? There are plenty of ways in which you can calculate AD. Just tell me one of the ways. So yeah, you can also start doing yourself. I'm just saying area of triangle ABC is equal to that Heron's formula, under root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Or you can say it's equal to 1/2 base into height. Now can I say we can quickly calculate this thing, because you are given measurement of all sides 5, 6 and 7. So what is this total? 18. So what will be semi-perimeter? It's going to be 9. The semi-perimeter is going to be 9. So it will be under root of 9 into S minus A. So 9 minus 5, that is 4. S minus B, 9 minus 6, it's going to be 3. S minus C, 9 minus 7, it's going to be 2. So this is 9 4s are 36. 36 square root of that is 6. So this will come out to be 6 root 6, which is equal to half BC. BC is given as 6 into AD. So this is how you will get AD as 2 root 6. AD will come out to be 2 root 6. See, we have done it in less than 2 minutes. Isn't that? It's just that you should be able to think that what you had to do. Correct, everyone? So now we have AB, we also have AD. So definitely we can find out BD. So we can say BD square, because triangle ADB is a right angle triangle. So BD square is equal to AB square minus AD square. What is AB square? 25. What is AD square? So 2 square into root 6 is 6. That's 24. So this will come out to be 1. So square root of that is going to be 1. So BD will come out to be 1. BD will be equal to 1. AD is of course 2 root 6, right? Okay. Yeah, see, Sumit, I have used that Heron's formula to solve this thing. So area of triangle ABC, this is nothing but Heron's formula, under root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. And what is S? S is nothing but semi-perimeter. So semi-perimeter means half of sum of sides. Half of perimeter, matlab sum of sides ka half. So we found out that is 9 into, now S minus A, that is 9 minus 5, it's 4. S minus B, that is 9 minus 6, it's 3. S minus C, that is 9 minus 7, it's 2. And we solve that. Yeah, great. Okay, good. Fine. So yeah, we have got BD, we have got AD. Now guys, please understand, see, in this one they are saying AF is the median. So can I say AF is the median? So of course this has to be 3 and this has to be 3. But out of that, this is 1. So what will be DF? Can I say DF will be 2? Yes or no? This DF will be 2. So if we know AD and if we know DF, we can surely find out AF. So AF will be, you can quickly calculate AF it's equal to under root of AD square plus DF square, and we have got DF value. Did you get how did I find DF, guys? Because F is the midpoint of side BC. So BC is given as 6, so BF will be 3, and out of that BD is 1, so DF will be 2. So that's how I got value of DF. And AD, of course, it's known. If you solve this thing, what will it come out to be? So 24 plus 2 square, it's 20 under root of 28, or you can say 2 root 7, however you want to write. Okay, now guys, you want to find out AE. So how will you get AE? Now that's the question. How will you get AE? Can someone tell me what is the way to find out AE? Let me erase all these things now. Any idea, guys? What is AE? So AE is the angle bisector. Yes or no? AE is the angle bisector. So can we apply internal angle bisector theorem? Angle bisector theorem. What does it say? The angle bisector theorem says that AB upon AC will be equal to BE upon EC. Please understand, ratio of two sides will be same as ratio of this part and this part. Angle bisector theorem, right? So what is AB upon AC? 5:7. So BE upon EC should also be in the ratio 5:7. What is the complete BC? 6. So can you divide 6 in these two ratios? Yes, it's very simple. It will be 2.5 and 3.5. Yes or no? Because total is 6. The complete BC is 6. So you need to split that 6 in two parts such that the ratio is 5:7. Correct? So this is BE upon EC. Yeah. So splitting 6 in that part, will get BE as 2.5. Okay, so once we have got BE, and of course out of that BD is 1, so can I say DE will be equal to 1.5? Yes, everyone, DE is equal to 1.5, right? Okay, so now we have this AD and we also have DE with us, which is 1.5. So this is 2 root 6, this is 1.5, so you can surely find out AE. So AE will be equal to under root of AD square plus DE square, correct? And what is AD square? So AD square is 24. What is DE square? 2.25, 1.5 ka square, so it's 2.25. So what will be this value? This will be under root of 26.25. Correct, everyone? So this is how you could have solved this question. Can you quickly show me a thumbs up? Because I'm not able to see how many students are there. So please show me a thumbs up so that I understand that you have understood this part and you all are with me. everyone? Okay, great. So let's go ahead further. Now let's take one more question. What about others? Do we have Venkat, Ramchandra, Ayushi, Arunima, Sumit? Yeah, Sumit is already there. How about others? Okay, so guys, let's solve this one. In triangle ABC, AD, BE and CF are the medians. So these are the medians of the triangle. And O is the centroid. Okay, so area of triangle ABC, is given as 24 units. So find the area of triangle ABD. This is question A. Then AOB, AOF, AEF and so on and so forth. So guys, as I have been telling you, please understand this part. Whenever you draw a median, it divides triangle in two equal areas. So if the complete area is 24, so this two will be 12 and 12. That's the first thing, right? Okay. Apart from that, remember this part also. If I take the centroid of a triangle and if I connect centroid at 3 vertices, the triangle will be divided in 3 equal areas. So each of this area will be 8 units and all, if the complete area is 24. Same way, if I have 3 medians in the triangle, let me just draw it this way, that these are the 3 medians of triangle. Okay, right. Now look at the area that I'm shading, everyone. So this area will be same as this area, will be same as this area. So each of them will be 8, 8 and 8. As simple as this, right? So remember these 3 aspects. In fact, let me tell you one thing. So we know this part is 8. So can I say this part is 8? This complete part is 8. That is BOC is 8. So this has to be 4 and this has to be 4. Why? Because in triangle BOC, this OD is nothing but median again, because BC, the midpoint of BC is D. So OD is a median in triangle BOC. So if the complete area of triangle BOC is 1/3 of the complete triangle, that is 8 units. So this two should be same 4, 4. So now you have got all the answer. This is also 4, this is also 4, this is also 4 and so on and so forth, right? So let's quickly answer this question. ABD, it will be 12 units. AOB, now what is AOB? So as we have understood, it is this part AOB, it's 1/3, that is 8 units. AOF, now what is AOF? Of course, as you can see, it's this one, 4 units. What is AEF? AEF, now this is something that we need to understand. One last thing that I missed. So in a triangle, if I connect all the midpoints of sides, so triangle will be divided in 4 equal area triangles. So if the complete area is 24, each of this area has to be 6, 6, 6, 6. Can I say AEF will be 6 units? Same way DEF means this area, again it is going to be 6. And AED, so what is AED? This part. Now this part is nothing but, if you observe, so this much part is nothing but we have understood it 6 units, right? So we need to find out area of triangles AED, correct? AED. Okay, so guys, we know this is 12 and 12. See, let's look at this way, ADBC. So we know ADC is 12 units and E is the midpoint over here. So if I connect D with E, so can I say this triangle will be divided in 2 equal areas? So this should be 6 and this should also be 6. Yes, once again, in case if you have any confusion, let me draw it this way. Everyone, pay attention. See, please understand, forget about this line, or let's draw another triangle over here. Yeah, so this is ABC and this is the midpoint D. So this complete area is 12. This area is 12 and this area is 12. Now E is the midpoint. So when I connect this midpoint over here, so can I say triangle ADC is getting divided in 2 equal area triangles. So this will be 6 and this will also be 6. So area of this one will be 6. And same way AEOF, As I said, it's 1/3 of the total area, so it's going to be 8 units once again. So I hope all of you have understood this part as well, right? Yes, everyone, have you all understood this? Great. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now, why don't you try for this question? It should take about 1 minute time, not more than that. So please try for this question and then let me know what's your answer for this question. It's a right angle triangle. So ACB is a right angle triangle because this is shown. These two angles are equal. These two sides are equal. So of course, these two angles will be equal. Same with these two sides are equal. So both of these will be alpha alpha. This will be beta beta. Right? So how will you solve it, guys? You need to find out angle PDQ. Angle PDQ. Right? So there are definitely multiple ways to find out this. Okay. I mean, first way is look at triangle APD. So this angle has to be 180 minus 2 alpha. Same with this angle has to be 180 minus 2 beta. Now, can I say sum of angle A and angle B should be 90 because angle C is 90? So angle A plus angle B is 90 degree. Now, what is angle A? 180 minus 2 alpha. What is angle B? 180 minus 2 beta. And both of these are 90 degree. Yes, sum of this is 90 degree. So if we just solve this thing, we will get 180 plus 180 360 minus 90 270 is equal to 2 alpha plus 2 beta. So if you just solve this thing, you will get alpha plus beta as 135 degree. And can I say sum of all these three angles should be 180, out of which alpha plus beta is 135. So this should be 45 degree now. Yes, did you get that? So answer should be 45 degree. So this is how you can calculate. I mean, guys, see, triangle questions, you will find plenty of varieties. But whatever we are covering over here, right? And plus, if you are good at concepts, whatever concepts I've explained, if you can keep those concepts in your mind, trust me, you will start getting idea. So as I have been telling you, after every session, try to practice 30 to 40 good questions. Not very difficult, not very easy. Because conceptual questions and some of the moderate level of difficulty questions we discuss in this sessions. Apart from that, I want you to practice about 30 to 40 moderate level of questions and spend a good amount of time on each question rather than directly looking at the solution. This is what is going to be helpful to you. This will make sure that your preparation is very good. Fine. So here comes one more question for all of you to try. So once again, 1 minute time, give a thought and type your answer in the comment section. Please do it. What answer do you suggest for this one? In the following figure, all the angles marked with dot are equal, right? So, I mean, this is X, so this is also X, this is also X, X, and X. So you need to find out angle BCA. That means you need to find out value of X. Very simple. Let me take this as y and this as z. Okay, can I say, look at this triangle. In this smaller triangle, interior angles are xx, so this external angle has to be sum of these two angles. So this has to be 2x, and 2x is nothing but also equal to y plus z. So I got y plus z is equal to 2x. Now what is sum of all these angles? 180. So I can say y plus z plus 3x is equal to 180. What is y plus z? It's 2x. So 2x plus 3x is 180. So x will come out to be 36 degree. Correct, everyone? X is 36 degree. Yeah, this is how you had to solve this question. Okay. Fine, so let's go ahead and let's figure out this thing. Find the area of the innermost triangle in the following figure if each side of the outer triangle is 6 centimeter. You know, you need to find out area of this innermost triangle if each side of the outer triangle is 6 centimeter. That means it's an equilateral triangle, right? And of course, it's clearly mentioned all triangles are equilateral. So even this is also an equilateral triangle. So you need to find out inner triangle sides. Guys, how will you do it? Chalo, give a thought. Let me tell you something. In equilateral triangle, height is equal to √3 by 2 times side. In radius is √3 by in radius is a upon 2 √3, and circumradius is a upon √3. You just need to use few of this concept to solve this question. Can I say that if I say this is triangle ABC and this is triangle PQR, so this circle is nothing but in circle for triangle ABC. So what will be the radius of this circle? What will be this radius? Right? So this radius is nothing but in radius of this bigger circle, right? And this in radius will be equal to a upon 2 √3. So what is a over here? 6 upon 2 √3. So if you solve this thing, it will come out to be √3. Now this in radius of bigger triangle is also circumradius of the smaller triangle. For the smaller triangle, this circle is a circumcircle. Now let's assume the side of smaller triangle as B. So what will be the circumradius of the smaller triangle? Can I say circumradius of the smaller triangle is side upon √3, and this is known as √3. Correct? So side will come out to be 3. That's it. Right? Yeah. So we need to find out area of the inner triangle. So what is the area of equilateral triangle? Area is equal to √3 by 4 into side square. That is 3 square. If you check this thing, it will come out to be 9 √3. It will be 9 √3 by 4. This is the area of this inner triangle. Correct? Okay, and that's why now 9 √3 by 4. So we don't have any answer satisfying this one, right? So we will go ahead with none of this. Guys, have you all understood this part? Everyone? See, once again, this circle is in circle for bigger triangle, and this circle is also circumcircle for smaller triangle, right? Okay. And first what we did is, since we know the side, so we can find out in radius, and that in radius is nothing but circumradius for bigger triangle, smaller triangle. So we assume the side of smaller triangle as B. So circumradius will be B upon √3, which is nothing but √3, because we know the in radius value, which is the circumradius value, right? So we will get B value as 3. In fact, in such scenario, you can always remember, whenever you take a triangle, and if you draw a circle, and again if you draw a triangle, this ratio of side will be 2:1. So if this is A, this will be A by 2. Then further, if you draw a circle and further if you draw a triangle, again it will become half. So it will become A by 4 and so on and so forth. So it will form a geometric progression. So once a question was asked this way in CAT exam. So this is a CAT question that I'm just writing over here. That is a triangle, then you draw a circle, then you draw another triangle, then you draw a circle, another equilateral triangle, and so on and so forth. Then you kept doing this for infinite times. If the this side of the outer triangle is 6, what will be the sum of area of all such triangles? So you can actually add all the terms of geometric progression to get this one. Are you getting this point? So this is how you can answer those CAT questions. Fine guys, now here is one last set of questions, and this is again from CAT. Okay, so this question is again from CAT. So how will you solve this question? In a square JKLM, P and Q are the midpoint of JK and LM. Okay, so P and Q are the midpoint of these two sides of the square. O is the point of intersection of diagonals. So guys, please understand O is also the midpoint of PQ, right? N is the point of intersection of JO and PM. So JO and PM. So this N is the point of intersection of these two. Now you need to find out if area of triangle PON is 1, what is the area of triangle MON? Okay? If this is 1 unit, what will be this area? Correct? Okay. Now guys, let me help you understand this question. If you're solving this for the first time, I'm sure it will be slightly difficult for you. And this is what we do. We try to look at different types of question in the session. And after the session, you can practice a few more such questions. Right. In such question, mostly you will have to apply similarity, concept of similarity. Guys, let me help you understand. Can I say in triangle, look at triangle ONP and triangle JNM. Please look at these two triangles, ONP and JNM, these two triangles. Of course, I can make out because this JM will be parallel to PQ. So this OJ will become a transverse. This will be the transverse. See, it's like this one. These are two parallel sides and there is a transverse. So can I say this angle has to be equal to this angle, alternate angles. So of course, this angle is equal to this angle. Same way, this angle is equal to this angle. And these two angles are definitely opposite angles. So both the angles are same. So these two triangles are actually similar triangles. These two triangles are similar triangles. Once we have established the similarity, I can straight away say that ON upon JM. You can write it anyways. So ON upon JN is equal to, see, this upon this is equal to NP upon NM. See, please understand how to write the ratio of side in similar triangles. If these two triangles are similar, let me show you once again how am I writing it. The order has to be carefully taken. So ON then JN. So ON upon JM will be same as NP upon NM. NP upon NM will be same as OP upon JM. So OP upon JM. So this will be same. Correct? Now can I say OP is half of JM? Do you all agree with this? This side OP will be half of JM. So this is equal to 1 by 2. That means all these ratios are 1 by 2. So this ON is, let me show you once again. This ON is half of JN. Same way PN is also half of NM. PN upon NM is also half. So now look at this triangle OPN. This area is 1 unit. And these two triangles have same base. These two triangles have same height. So the area ratio will be according to their bases. So this basis ratio is 1:2. So this area ratio should also be 1:2. If this is 1 unit, this is 2 unit. Once again, guys, let me explain. This PN is half of MN. This is what we got over here. PN upon NM is 1/2. That means PN is a half of MN. And this triangle ONP and triangle ONM both are on the same line. That means their height will be same. So the ratio of their areas will be equal to the ratio of their bases, and we know this bases are in the ratio 1:2. So the areas also have to be in the ratio 1:2. So once again guys, if you have this area given as 1, if this area is 1, this has to be 2. Once again, ON and NJ is also 1:2. So if this is 2, this has to be 4. Same way, MN and NP are also 2:1. So if this is 4, this has to be 2. Correct? So now you have got almost all the answers, right? You have got almost all the answers. So what is this triangle area? OPJ. This OPJ is 1 + 2, 3. So can I say OMQ is also same as OPJ? You know, once again, this complete area is same as this area. If this is 3, this has to be 3. So what is the area of the half part of rectangle? It's 2 + 1, 3, + 4, 7, + 2, 9, + 3, 12. So this complete area will also be 12. So what is the area of the complete square? It's 24 units. Now you can answer all the questions. I hope, because see, this question was slightly complicated, especially if you are solving for the first time. Yeah, you will find it complicated. So what I'll suggest is, after the session, please look at, please listen to each and every step once again. Play this video as many times as you want, but make sure that you understand how have I established that similarity, and then how did I get the relation to get those necessary answers. Right? So guys, once again, just to explain you the complete question, okay, first thing that I understood is, this PO is surely half of JM, and I can see this two triangle looks similar triangle because PQ and JM are parallel sides. So I establish the similarity by this way, that this angle will be equal to this angle. Same way, you can say this angle will be equal to this angle, and these two angles are surely same. So that's why I can say triangle JNM is similar to triangle. See, when I'm taking J over here, so I'll have to take O over here. When I'm taking N, so for this triangle also I'll have to take N. So I'll write ONP. JNM is similar to ONP. So then I started establishing those ratio JN upon ON. JN upon ON is equal to NM upon NP. NM upon NP is equal to JM upon OP. JM upon OP. Now what is JM upon OP? So can I say JM is twice of OP? So this ratio will come out to be 2/1. See, earlier I had written the measurement of ONP first and then JNM, so it came out to be 1:2. Here I am writing this bigger triangle measurements in the numerator and smaller triangle measurements in the denominator, and that's why it is coming out to 2:1. But again, what you can say is PN is again half of MN. So if PN is half of MN, these two areas will be in the ratio 1:2. So if this is 1, this is 2. If this is 2, this has to be 4. If this is 4, this has to be 2. Look at this complete triangle area. It's 3. So this has to be 3. Total 12. So this side also 12. So total area of this square is 24 units. Correct? So let's quickly write down what is MON. So check MON. It will come out to be 2 units. Then next question, what is area of JNM? So JNM, as you can see in the previous question, it's 4 units. So here we'll write down 4 units. Then next question, what is KOL? So where is KOL? KOL, it has to be equal to this area. So of course this was 2 and this was 4. So this has to be 6. So it will come out to be 6 units. Yes, everyone. So this is what we had to understand as far as this session goes. Guys, of course, and this is the reason why I keep conducting marathon and quiz session in between, because I know the questions that we have solved is actually not sufficient. You need to practice many more questions, at least 30 to 40 questions. So please do it after this session, and do not forget to attend my marathon sessions that I keep on geometry. Okay. Yeah, and JKLM, of course, is going to be 24 units. Fine, guys. So just once again to tell you about the subscription before I wind up. So go for the subscription so that you get CAT mock test, leaderboard and national percentile, and personal interaction with me. Now let me tell you what you are going to get once you go for the subscription. So these 3 things are there, but you will get personal guidance from me about exams, which exams to apply, then colleges, Not only that, your daily study plan, you will get guidance from me about your daily study plan, then personal doubt solving sessions, many more things, right? So you can expect complete support from me in terms of your college selection, exam application, mock test strategy, how to analyze mock test. So you will get a mentor basically. So what you need to do is, once you have downloaded this Unacademy learning app, and once you have installed that, you need to click on CAT, and then you need to select the CAT subscription, and in that you will see various plans. I'll suggest you to go for 3 months plan. I'll not suggest if you want the complete guidance, because your exams will go on till Jan Feb, and then interview and other things would go on till March, right? So you will get support from me till March. So you go for 12 months plan if you are targeting CAT this year, and if you're planning to appear next year, then go for 24 months plan. Whatever plan you choose, apply this referral code SHAH10. Please note down this referral code, so you will get 10% waiver, and you will get complete guidance from me, as I mentioned. And once you have applied this referral code, do not forget to message me on this one. This is my Telegram ID, Ronak_live. So I'll support you and I'll do the needful. Guys, these are the other courses of Unacademy, so please spread a word about that, and do share our channel, that is Unacademy CAT4MBA, with your friends. And you can use your social media platform like Facebook, Instagram and all to promote this channel. You can also share my video links with your friends if you think you are liking it, so I'm sure they'll also find it useful. Be part of our CAT Telegram channel. Yeah, and once again, 2 to 3 p.m. I'm not taking on YouTube nowadays. I'm taking 9 to 10 p.m. and Saturday marathon, Unacademy app. These are my timings, so please join me for each of this session, and let's crack it. Once again, tomorrow I'll be taking doubt solving session in the evening at 7 o'clock. So I have started with this doubt solving session also, so please stay updated through group, so that you can also join me for doubt solving. That's it for today, so see you for the next class. Good night till then. Bye bye.